Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a minute, but it has been a long week, and anybody else who is trapped in the house with toddlers knows my struggle. Check on your friends. We are not okay. So, I'm going in with the excuse me, e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer Potion just to prime my face, and then I am starting off with some Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in dark brown to accentuate my eyebrows a little bit. I don't know what's going on, but I think the older you get, your eyebrows just start to get really thin. And my eyebrows seem like they're not as full as they usually are, and it's tripping me out a little bit. So if anybody else is having that problem, just like drop me a little hey girl hey in the comments so we can mourn our eyebrow loss together, okay? So I'm just taking my spoolie and I'm going in and kind of blending that dip brow out, because of course, like I said, I prefer a very natural brow. I don't like anything super dramatic. I don't like my eyebrows looking like they're about to leap off my face and attack. And I'm going in with some Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer, because y'all know I love Juvia's Place. And this is in the shade number 10. And I am just cleaning up that brow area and making it look all fantastic and pretty and neat and clean. Because who doesn't like clean eyebrows? Like, we need them to look good. So if you haven't already done so, go ahead and like the video. Leave me a comment letting me know what you think. If you want to see a certain look, want me to try a certain product. I'm always looking for inspiration for my next video, and your feedback does help me with that. The reason we're doing the Nomad this week is because I tried what I did last video, where I kind of went on my Facebook page and I just asked my friends to pick what my next video should be. So the choices were between the Juvia's Place Nomad palette and the Jeffree Star and Morphe collaboration palette. I had found it on sale at my Morphe, I mean not Morphe, at my Ulta Beauty store. It was like 50% off, so I was like, let me grab this palette real quick. But everybody voted for the Nomad, so this is what we're doing. I still may do the Jeffree Star palette in a video in the near future, but this is the palette that won this week. So I'm just priming my eyelids, of course, because I am a brown girl and I like my colors to pop. I wanted to prime them with some Urban Decay primer potion, and then I also go over that with my flat white concealer from LA Girl Pro Conceal. And if you're ever unsure about a product, or you miss me saying the product because you're at work and you're watching this video and you can't listen to the voiceover, always check the description box below. I do list the products that I use in the description box, so that if you'd like to purchase them for yourself, you know what you're getting. And I'm just going in with the green shade. It's like a dark green. I really do like this shade. It's super pretty. I'm usually not big on dark eye looks, but green is a very flattering color for me. So this palette was super fun for me to use. I've had it for a little while now, and I've done a couple looks with it, but I haven't done anything like really big drama, smoky, dramatic. I hope everyone is doing well with like virtual schooling and all of that stuff. I know it's been kind of crazy here. My daughter actually does go to school every day, but I do have a 3-year-old also, so he keeps me busy. Now we're going in with a brown shimmer shade into the crease, just darkening that up, giving it a little drama. I was so pumped this day because I got to wear a sweater. I was like, yes, y'all, it's finally like fall is upon us. Like, anybody who knows me knows fall is my favorite season. I love everything fall. I love pumpkin spice. I love apples. I love the leaves changing colors. I love the cool weather. Like, I don't do summer. I don't like summer. Me and summer don't get along. So it's just fun to be able to break out some sweaters, some cute headbands. Give it a couple weeks. I'll have on some boots. And it will be great. And we will love every minute of it because I love the fall. And I thought this was a really fun, funky look for fall. I'm not doing a cut crease. I'm just doing a little highlighted spot in the middle because I am going to use the yellow in this palette and I want it to pop. There's my son. He's running amok these days. You'll see him run throughout the video. And then we also have a little bit of comic relief in the form of a cricket that got in the house while I was filming. And instead of just pausing, I was like, just kill it. So if anybody has a problem with me telling my child to kill a cricket, oh well. Their nature, but they can't stay in here. Sorry, they gotta go. And I'm just highlighting that center portion with that yellow. I just wanted a nice little accent focal point for this look. Again, I don't understand why in some of the palettes they just decided not to name the colors. That kind of irritated me. Or like the base of it was so light you couldn't see the names of the colors. I don't really know. But it is what it is. And y'all are going to see me go back in a couple times with that yellow and really pack that in there after I like smoke or smudge everything out. Because I really, really love this yellow. It is just fabulous. I'm all for like super bright colors that usually without a lot of primer and application I probably couldn't get away with wearing because they wouldn't show up on my face. So the more it's a color that probably shouldn't show up on me, I'm like, nah, we gonna make it show up. And I'm just taking some micellar water and kind of cleaning up all of the extra dust off that kind of landed on my face. I'm thinking about getting some of that tape that you put on to kind of protect your face when you're doing certain makeup looks. I am color correcting today just because I look really, really sunken under the eyes. So I took a little bit of LA Girl Pro Concealer Orange and just kind of put that under my eyeballs before I went in with my I Am Magic Concealer in the shade number 8. And that orangey concealer basically cancels out your dark tones. So if you have like a lot of like say acne scarring that's dark or hyperpigmentation and you want to even it out, you would use like an orangey or reddish base concealer to cancel out those darker areas. And I'm using my Tunisia shade stick today. I've been gravitating toward the shade stick a lot more when I want lighter coverage that's still pretty full. Like the I Am Magic foundation is very full coverage, and even though a little does go a long way, it still, I mean, you still feel like you got makeup on your face, but for some reason the shade sticks for me just feel super, super light. Even though it's not much difference in the visible coverage, the shade sticks just feel very, very light. So I opted to use the Tunisia shade stick today. And that is my Congo shade stick that I'm using for my contour. I usually would use Katsina, but I find that the Congo gives me that like really dark that I need to actually look like I have some contour going on. And then that is my Dominica shade stick. So this is actually a full shade stick look, y'all. Ooh. And the Dominica is for my highlight. Just going to take a little setting spray and spray it onto my beauty blender so that I can blend my highlight out before I go in and bake everything and then blend everything out. And guys, make sure you're sharing the video. Like, if you like what you see and you want to see more content, You know, hit that little copy link button. You share it on your Facebook. You share it on your Twitter. You can share it on your Instagram, I think. But spread the word. Like, I'm trying to get my followers up here. I just love doing makeup. Like, it gives me something to do, especially right now. Like, being a stay-at-home mama, I get to just do something to make myself feel a little better about being in the house all the time and navigating this crazy world right now. And I have some good news I kind of want to share with everyone before I forget. Your girl is officially a licensed nail technician in the state of Pennsylvania. So anytime you see my nails, it's because I've done them. But I took my nail license exam last week and I passed it. And that again is my favorite eyeliner. You all know it's the L'Oreal Lineur Intense Carbon Black. It is a drugstore brand. You can find it at like your local CVS, Rite Aid, Walmart, Target, Wally World. And I love it. It just is a ultra precise brush. It's a very smooth liner formula. And it is just perfection. If you see me look a little angry, my son is in a touching televisions phase where he thinks it's okay to walk up to the TV and press on the screen. And he's already broken 2 televisions this summer. So yeah, no, you cannot go near the TV. There's a lot of and no don't touch going on right now. The joys of parenthood. Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said. And we're just blending everything out. And I think this is the part where she notices the cricket. I don't know. Let's see. You see everybody's shadow. There it is. She sees the cricket. And then she took my flip-flop and she smashed it. And then she threw it outside. And then there was a big celebration. The baby was like, "Yay, you did it!" And we're just like, bruh. So now I'm just blending everything on my face out. I love this big kabuki brush. It is a pain in the butt to wait for it to dry, but when you wash it, but it is totally worth it. So shout out to e.l.f. They make amazing brushes, and I love them from the bottom of my heart for such amazing brushes. And if you take care of your brushes, they will take care of you. So make sure you washing your brushes, y'all, on the regular. Seriously. Happy brushes equal happy skin. And if you haven't already done so, check out my previous video on how I wash and maintain my makeup brushes. It is truly informative. So we doing a little smudge work under the eyes. I usually don't play with my waterline too much just because my eyes are very, I won't say sensitive, but they do water very easily. So I'll put makeup on that fold of skin under my waterline by my lashes, but I will not put anything like on my actual waterline. It's just asking for trouble. And that gold shimmer and that Nomad palette is everything. And like I said, you see me here touching up this yellow because I know it's not going to show up on my skin unless I prime. This is my Maybelline Rocket Mascara. I love this mascara too. It's another one of my like go-to faves. And then I'm just going to take my lashes and pop them on. Nothing too crazy. And of course, Sahara Volume 2. I love. I know Juvia's Place had a couple of bomb sales this week, so I hope you all were able to take advantage. I did get the Warrior 1, Warrior 2, and the Afrique palettes. And I think I spent like less than 24 bucks. So it was definitely a good sale. And y'all know I love my Royalty highlighter. It gives me all the shimmer and shine that I need to feel like a goddess. And I love putting some of my Cupid's bow because I have a very defined Cupid's bow. So when you get that little extra highlighter right there, it's like, yes, sis. I'm just taking some Ulta nude lipstick that I've had. I think I got it in like one of those little promo packages. But it's a good go-to because it's super nude. And it just finishes my face in a good way. So we're going to set. And here's the final look, guys. See you on the next one.
Yeah!